What's up, everybody? Uh, so before I make this video, shout out to JJ Starwin, man. Uh, let me tell the story before I start this video. So my my old hard drive in my laptop is pretty much old, and I was told back in like 2017 to change it, but pretty much I didn't. So I waited till it got on his last legs, and I, I basically wanted to change it because it got so bad where I couldn't put multiple tabs on. My laptop was freezing every single time that I would put any type of pressure on it, or should I say, any type of heavy usage. So I was like, I'm getting sick of this, and I changed. Wait. I changed the. I changed it from a hard drive to a SSD. So that cost what, $60, and then I had to get a cloning software, which was EZS. I forgot what it's called. And after that, I did the process of cloning it, which took 6 hours. And then it messed up. And then I had to clone it again. And then I tried to use a backup external hard drive, like a 3 terabyte external hard drive. But then I forgot that I had all of my old videos on there. So literally, I deleted like almost 10 years worth of videos that I had on my backup. And I deleted most of the songs that I had was almost like 300 songs. Lucky I had a program on my laptop on an old hard drive that I had to install again. And I took it and I recovered all of it from the old hard drive when I deleted it. And I got all my music back. I didn't get none of the videos, and I had to re-download all the videos that I had. Lucky I cloud saved it to my Googles, and I had some of the old videos that I had there. So I got some of it back, but the more important videos. Then I hear a noise coming from my laptop, and it was the fan. I took the laptop apart, cleaned the fan, and it still made that noise. So I was like, I'm gonna sit here and have to listen to this rattling ass fucking laptop for 2 weeks. But then I looked at the Cash App and said, oh shit, I can use my Cash App for eBay. So I looked on eBay, looked at somebody who was selling the same laptop I had, and see how much it was going to be. So I saw a laptop. It didn't come with the hard drive. It came with everything else. And I said, yeah, there you go. Waited, got it. And like I said, thanks to JJ Starwin, man, for supporting. Saved my ass and got me a new laptop. And I didn't want to change the laptop because I got another laptop. Cheap laptop. It was an old model, like 2020. The model I have is a 2015 version, right? But I still like the way it looked, and it's a touchscreen and everything. I got a 2021 version of Dell, and that shit was even trasher than the one I have now. It has Windows 10, but it also has a fucked up keypad, which I hate. And the audio in the computer sounds absolute dog shit. Then my headphones, my wired headphones broke and I had to get new ones for them. Then my electric bill came. And my electric bill was the cost. Just say my electric bill came and it was more, it cost more than a PS5. So that took me down to like 700, 800, and no, 900. And I was like, I gotta wait 2 more weeks. But thanks to the support I got, I was able to get it within that week. A couple days later, and I was good. So shout out to JJ for throwing support and saving my ass. Get me the same laptop, but I only had to do with all other shit. So let's continue with this video. So I'm sick and tired of your boy Super Sly 75 trying to go after people talking about YouTube fame when this nigga was always trying to clout chase YouTube fame. A few years ago, mind you, this guy, he took down so many of his videos that he had. Videos that I have. This guy was braggadocious. He put on his stepdaughter to interview her. He put on his daughter. He tried to do a wife channel. And I showed you the video that I had when your boy Super Sly said he sacrificed his family. So I asked this question to anybody who remember all the shit that Super Sly said over the past 8-9 years. Isn't the shit that he do is sacrificing his family for YouTube fame? He's on YouTube. He was always trying to be viral. His boy, Saint Blue Sinners, even I already did my analysis on him. He tried to hit viral. He tried to hit the market. Same thing with that piece of shit exposing the Manosphere dude. He tried to hit viral, but his whole goal was to write an essay for his paper in order to get a cushy liberal job at a museum. Because when he got the job, basically, he left the Manosphere shit alone and left the channel alone. So, let's kind of go back. Let's kind of show y'all that let's listen to his thoughts, and I'm gonna just tear it apart because he's kind of talking about himself, but the people who don't know the history of this dude, you won't know that he really is the same dude that he talk about when it comes down to the YouTube fame. Even he admitted on Reg the Bad Guy's channel that that he liked having YouTube fame because it gets him sex. And mind you, he's criticizing Anton Daniels, but this is the dude who tried to make a marriage spear. Him and some other dudes try to make a marriage spear, and then they found out that their wives wasn't good looking enough, so they wanted to, they took it down so they don't get clowned because their wives wasn't good looking enough.
Everything you need to get stronger is just around the corner. Save $28 or more when you join Planet Fitness for just $1 down.
Hey, but in a month, those same platforms are going to have to figure out what else to talk about once this whole thing dies down. All right, but let me get to exactly what it is that y'all want to talk about. So, of course, I'm familiar, and of course, people were sending it to me yesterday and all of that, right? They were sending me everything that was being said about my daughter and my wife and all of that stuff, right? And so the thing that I try to tell people on a regular basis is this: never, ever, ever under.
And if you look at the comments, it's kind of crazy that. So this goes with all you niggas. Then, if you talk about Red Pill, if you talk about Passport Bros, we can talk shit about your kids, your wife, and you would say that we need to do this. So if he says something about his kid or something, we could say that she can go, what, date a jail guy? If it's not enough good men? See, this shit can go backwards. I don't talk about kids. And this is one of the reasons why your boy Super Sly and all these piece of shit gremlins know that they can pick on SYSBN, Passport Bros, the good Passport Bros, and the Manosphere, because we don't do that low blow shit. Most of us don't. Most of the ones who actually are real Manosphere, and what's it called? Because I'm not super Manosphere no more. But when he do talk about it, a lot of dudes who used to be the ones he's talk about, we don't do low blows. We don't do that type of shit. That's why they fuck with us, because they know we'll do a fair. We're fair. We'll fight them fair, but they'll fight us dirty, and we won't go to their level because we like, it feel nasty going dirty.
Any circumstances, let your emotions make you make illogical decisions. We are a thinking people now.
No, sir. We're animals with opposable thumbs. Let's not do this. Please don't come on here and try to reverse Darwinism. No, sir. We are animals with manners. That's it.
And you know, this dude he changes his opinion like he changes his panties every day.
Okay, because if you think Anton is a higher thinking intellectual, God bless you. But come on,
are evolving. We are no longer subjecting ourselves to the same rules as the streets, as the culture, as the thing that we criticize the most. So I'm gonna just say this. I'm not gonna make it a long thing. I'm gonna be very, very clear, and we're gonna move on. I'm not gonna address it again. All right. So here's the thing. Since the beginning of time, I've always, my number one thing in life,
let's speed this up.
Above
I
all,
can't with this guy.
When I made the decision that I wanted to have a kid, and I said that I was only gonna have one kid because I wanted to make sure that I poured every single resource that I could into the kid, right? And that is the purest thing that we can do, is that we can take care of our children. Our children are the ones that are our future. Now, I'll give you a little bit of insight for those of you that may not be familiar with my daughter. USA team.
Right, I thought he was playing chess.
At different points throughout the year, she's usually ranked about number 2 or number 3 in the country.
Now, what Anton failed to mention to y'all, now, when have you ever heard Anton ever speak about his child's accomplishments? Okay, now, once again, I'm doing a compare and contrast between me and him, which I think I've earned the right to do so. I think I'm one of the few that can actually, bar for bar, just, whatever.
Because he knew that you dumb niggas was going to try to find her. He don't have to talk about his daughter's accomplishment to a bunch of nothing ass niggas.
Okay. Now, I can't recall when y'all have you ever heard of this man remind y'all of what his daughter is into, her accomplishments, her accolades, all this and that. I don't watch this guy, so I don't know. Y'all tell me y'all watch this guy. Now, I'm saying that to say this.
And mind you, this is the same dude who said he doesn't watch people, but then he makes videos on Passport Bros and he makes, mind you, I have the videos of this nigga just jumping on the window, talking about all types of shit. When he used to go on Reg the Black Guy's channel, before he nuked the shit, because it was Super Sly who made Reg the Bad Guy nuke his channel, and then he decided that he didn't want to go over it no more because it was not worth his time anymore. Right? He's the one who's talking about shit. Mind you, he's a married dude trying to tell single men what the fuck to do in single men business, and then try to tell them what to do. He didn't even have the answers. Mind you, this guy has hid a lot of shit. He hid more lives and more videos than your boy O'Shea, and he don't even like O'Shea now, and they both similar.
Now, I may not show what Mini Me does, but I've always talked about what she does when it comes to her athletics. Like, I'm always like, you know, I'm like, oh, wait, okay, she's this, she's that, this is what we're doing, blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's never not been a time where I've not mentioned when she's done something, okay? I find it odd that this man comes here at this time to now want to lay out her entire resume.
No, he was trying to tell, the fact is, he was destroying Corey Holcomb's point about black community this, black community that. But Corey Holcomb is willing to go at a kid who has more accomplishments than him and drag his kid into this situation between two fucking men and mess up his accomplished daughter compared to a dusty ass nigga comedian who seemed to not be able to get no specials and no shows and nothing at all. But for some reason, everybody thinks that this guy, Corey, is winning. Mind you, he the same guy who went at Dave Chappelle and lost. But
Sir, you should have been doing this from Jump Street. You understand? Like, why are you just now listing all of her accomplishments to us now? Why now? I'm just questioning the timing. Always going to be like, my kid did this today. My kid did this month. Oh, 6 months from now, my kid did this. They're always going to remind you of how they're...
If I have kids and I'm still a content creator, you will never know I'm married. You will never know I have kids. Because I know you dusty, dumb, disrespectful niggas will disrespect my family. And then I have to make some very good... I might have to make some decisions. Whether I have to retaliate against you to teach you a lesson or end your existence permanently.
Child is progressing. And what levels...
Thank you. How do you think the kids are? What kind of a God would take mom away from us?
Traveled across the world representing damage, impact, and trauma that has been done to my daughter.
Okay. We don't know that. We don't.
So, mind you, this is the same pussy dude who snapped on Jessica X because she used a fake impression of him, of his wife. Now, mind you, when it's other people, it's okay. He can talk all he want. When it's him, I'll show you when it's him.
We know that. All we know is... I get it. The internet travels fast. You never know, but... Yo, your dad said this?
Daughter's lives. We don't want anything to happen to our children. Under no circumstance.
So, this video is way too long, but I'm going to show you what I'm talking about. With his Super Slice family, he snaps on everybody. But he can make fun of your family, and it's cool.
What you always say? Yeah, Sister Jordan. I got this. What's up? I got you right here, Joe.
Now, let's get something clear. My wife is not in this space.
Now, mind you, Super Sly's known to... He caused a lot of shit. Back then, before the Floyd shit, he created the passport. He tried to create the narrative that men go overseas for young boys and girls, transgenders. This is the same dude who created a whole situation between Game Changer and the girl. It came from him. He did a lot of scummy bag shit. But niggas gave it back to him back then. And this is how he cried. This is how he bitched and moaned. This is why half of his videos is down. Bitch
Battery level
nigga,
is 30%.
he can dish it, but he can't take it. Somebody gave me good advice when I was young. And he told me, if you create enemies, you have to know their names and what they all capable of. And once you say things to people, you got to understand that they will say things back. You have to respect it, because you're willing to tell somebody certain things, and you got to hear the shit that they say about you back. If you fight dirty, then you can't complain when they fight dirty. And this nigga here love to fight dirty. Love to say niggas down the street, those men down the street. Why are you still making content against the manosphere? Why are you still talking about passport bros? I'm still on your ass because I have all the videos of you. The videos that you're talking shit now in 2025, now 2026, about YouTube fame. Now you're sitting here. You were the YouTube nigga who was chasing YouTube fame when you had more views. And then you try to blame it on shadow banning when you're doing the dirty work of feminists. You're part of the feminist enforcement unit.
The reason why I don't promote the channel in this space, because marriage and manosphere don't go together. Okay? Secondly, shit ain't all jokes. Okay? You play too much. Play with your minions over there. Third.
Now, mind you, this is what? This 2021, 2017, 2020, 2018, 19, 20. This is 3 years after this nigga made the whole thing about Passport Gate. And he was giggling and laughing and all this stuff. I have videos of him giggling and laughing, talking shit about Passport and Manosphere. Most of his content back then was about the Manosphere and Passport bros. He took half of that shit down. He was glazing, licking the pussy of Be Nasty. And then he took those videos down. Then he had a video of Meg Thee Stallion talking about the Manosphere don't know exactly how they'll never know what a woman look like this with this. And then he found out she was cheating. He took the videos down. Every time marriage niggas take L's, he take videos down. He used Reg the Bad Guy's channel to promote his propaganda and go against other niggas and people in the space. And then that turned Reg the Bad Guy into a pariah. And then the last thing was making Reg nuke his own chat. Now I don't give a fuck about Reg. His channel is shit. And I don't care.
I have an idea who gave you the idea for the impersonation. There's one thing to do with me, that's fine. My wife is off limits, period, point blank. But see, you're not a wife, so you wouldn't understand some shit like this. Alright? So please don't try to justify however you see fit. It wasn't funny. She was not.
If you say that you're a part.
Now, this 2021. And now he's talking mad shit when he was mad about somebody coming at his family. You the same dude who did sacrifice your own family. You know why? Because you made a lot of enemies in the manosphere. And he thought niggas wasn't going to play dirty.
Sector. Would you say you and your channel is a
Now listen, my marriage channel, I don't promote it in this sector because
I'm asking you a question.
So, I have to refresh everybody, any new people that watching me, I have to refresh You know, I did lose a lot of files, but I did find them. There's a lot of people who used to say a lot of shit. I got so many screenshots of motherfuckers. If anybody, I'm going to tell you, anybody on the list that I have come at me in any type of way, guys like Super Sly, all the anti-manosphere niggas who was in chats rooms of Obsidian, I see you anywhere, I'm going to bring up your old shit. I'm going to bring up anything. The best thing about the internet, better than real life, is you can always screenshot, screen record, and just wait until niggas make mistakes. They always forget the scumbag niggas always forget the things that they do to other people until the shit happens to them. And then they wait until the shit dies down so they can go back and act like they're a different person.